right, here we go. This is Fish, and it's just me and Black Dragon, and we're going to go over tonight's war. I'm going to start with our green board here. We've got some pretty good victories there, BD, on a roll, Bo. What you think?
Man, it's nice to see green. Green's almost always good, right? Looking like a financial sheet, we like that.
Now, this was, on paper, I thought we had a good match. I'm going to let you pronounce what's the name of the Vietnam clan there? I'm going to let you, you're the English major.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Vietnam. Right. I have no idea.
All right, well, they were looking.
What did it say? Kien Gang CoC or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's it. So coming into it, I thought it was a pretty even match. They had more war wins than we do. They were level 10, we were level 9. So I thought coming into it. Now this was a Queen's War. We had how many? 20? 20?
We had 20. 20 on 20.
20 on 20. So in our clan we have, how many do we have in there? About 45. So for the Queen's War, we took, this was the bottom 20, wasn't it? For the most part.
No, this was we've mixed it up, and so we have a pretty balanced, two fairly balanced teams. Team Make 'em Grown, and then the team I'm on, and a couple other guys. I think Gator was on there as well. Gator's in the corner. We're not allowing him to talk, but he's here.
He's here. He's chatting.
Team 50 Shades of Black.
All right, brother. So I'm just jumping around here. I'll show the stats. And again, Black Dragon with the most heroic attack. But we're going to go down to some Town Hall 9s. What do you think?
Absolutely, man. They got us going. It was just beautiful. And I think you had commented earlier in chat that when our number 19 player has to climb to number 11 because nothing else has stars available.
That's strong. So I'll just show this board. So here we are, 20 on 20. We had all the Town Hall 9s cleaned up pretty well. We got to go all the way to number 7, and we had 97% on that guy.
Yeah, he almost went with the 6-pack on this one. He's just a consistently strong performer.
Totally. I love this attack. So we're going to go to the Serf. You know, if there's a theme on tonight's attacks that we're going to show, it's going to be what? It's going to be kitchen sink. Don't you think?
Kitchen sink. Yeah, crayon box, man. 64 colors.
All right, before we bring it out, this is going to be Sheriff, our number 8 guy. He's a Town Hall 9. He's going against Town Hall 9. And this is, you know, you pointed it out. It's not a bad base, with the exception of what?
No. Well, the giant double bombs are pretty clear. They're not going to be on the outside. You have to assume that they're in the interior. And the danger here is that if you send in your kill squad for the Queen, which also triggers the clan castle, you're going to get your golems in the middle on either side, and you're going to trigger those bombs before you can release your hogs. So it's not the best design. That's a weakness of the design that I see.
I agree, because I mean, you know that it makes more sense to have giant bombs here and here, and like you said, when you take out clan castle, queen, giant bombs, then you're getting a lot of bang for your buck on that guy.
Absolutely.
So he's got everything. He's coming out, setting a pretty good funnel, I would say. 2 golems and heroes, and he's looking pretty good. Now, I didn't notice did they have a lot of dragons in their clan castles? I think they did, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. As I recall, I know they did at their upper level. Well, there's the dragon right there. They did their upper level.
Yes.
Clan castles too. That's really 90% of what we've seen the past.
It seems like that's been the new
3 or 4 wars. When you say, look at there, both sets of giant double bombs triggered at nearly the same time.
Giant double bomb, giant double bomb. All these triggered by the kill squad. And so now he's bringing in these hogs, and what do they have to fear? Not much.
Not a thing.
Not much.
Not a thing.
They're ready. So yeah, that was great. So, and then look at this. hogs on that side, and now we got.
It's a parade. It's a parade fish. I love it. I love doing this. And you know, Serf does the execution, but I think, and I know we're going to plan to hear from him in a later episode, but you got to give a lot of credit to Larf. Larf has inspired a lot of our Town Hall 9s. He is just the master of functional attacking with whatever troops suit the purpose. And so, you know, shout out to one of our UK members for
yes,
for prompting us to look at different ways of attacking, being smart.
Yes, and Jeff, who left us, he was good at that. He's taking a break right now, but Jeff was good with that. And Larf has certainly brought some innovations. I mean, I watched his attacks, and I think, did he draw? I just got to hear him say, I planned every. I don't even know how these guys plan these technologies. I have. It's just so incredible, everything they bring. I'll speed it up here a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, just a beautiful attack for 3. That's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and it does literally, it confuses defenses, I think. How do you plan for that? I mean, you plan a base to defend against ground. You plan a base to defend against air. You plan a base to defend against jumping ground like hogs. How do you defend against all 3? Good Lord.
You can't play. I mean, right. I think every base is 3-star. Well, there's not a base I've ever seen that you can't 3-star. But I mean, like, these guys are just brilliant at looking at the weakness and then just throwing out whatever it takes and thinking it through and planning it out. All right, so this is Penn. This was another kitchen sink. Before I started, I'm looking at the bottom here. I'm seeing archers, wall breakers, wizards, healers, hog, Valks, some golem. Who knows what's in and then look how many different spells he's got. I mean, this is like playing an organ in church. This is just, you got your feet going. I don't even know how he deploys all these troops. But starts off
I don't either.
With the Queen Walk. And with his EQs, he's going to open up the middle of that base entirely. All of this is now open. I think he got that corner there, so all of this is open.
He does. Yeah, the whole interior is open. And really, you just got to get through one wall and buy that elixir storage, and you're in the core.
Totally. All right, so he's got a nice Queen Walk set up. He's going to. Yep.
No, I was going to say I think one of the effective things that Penn did too, if I recall. Notice how this guy has has 4 collectors stacked up on that northeast face, and Penn pretty much ignores them to start with, which is very, very smart because, you know, those are high HP troops. Well, that's going to make a liar out of me. But those are high HP building structures.
Right.
And your troops are getting wrecked. I don't think people understand sometimes or give credit to the value of placement of the storages on the map.
Right.
Get those things inside. I mean, if you can, in my opinion, get them inside so that, like in my case, with Town Hall 11, I want my clan castle, I want my dark elixir storage, I want my other storages within range of my inferno towers, you know, those types of things, so that troops are having to slow down or getting pummeled while they're dealing with them. Having them on the outside, in this case, just lined up, I don't understand at all. You can leave them to the end and just totally ignore them.
Exactly.
Which is what he did.
and while you were talking, he brought in hogs from this side, he brought in Valks from this side, and, you know, that poor lava hound was just of no benefit. It was of no benefit in the defense whatsoever. And by the time the double bombs are launched, I mean, they're pretty much out of the picture. I mean, that's just a beautiful attack.
It is. It was perfectly executed. I think the lava hound at Town Hall 9, just from what I'm seeing, about the only thing that the lava hound is good for. It may distract a few wizards. It may distract the queen, and it's going to do nothing else.
Right.
You know, if you bring in a Golaloon or something like that, it's useless. I think another route's better.
Can't keep up with Vox. It's too
right.
slow. It's too slow. I mean, any of these attacks are awesome. I think what I would like to do. Where is Larf on here? Ronno's attack was awesome, and every one of these attacks, Brian's was great. I think I'd like to save these two of Larf's and get him on this weekend so he can. So tell you what, I might just do a teaser here and just
show a little bit of it.
Just show what he brings. This is he's got this giant healer comp that is just awesome. But I think
now, in my opinion, too, that's a better base. That's a better defensive base. But Lark, he just outskilled it.
All right. Well, I think we have to show the best one for last, though, don't you think?
Yeah, we had Gator, our Town Hall 9, 3-starring the Town Hall 11. That's how we roll. That's how BMF rolls.
That is how we roll. And this Town Hall 11, I'm going to say it wasn't maxed Town Hall 11, but
it was close. I mean, it depends on your interpretation of max. I mean, maybe that's what the guy called the base.
Maybe the war.
Maybe that was his name, but
yeah. Well, okay, so a Town Hall.
But he had a level 10 warden. So I mean, man, he's really pushing it up there.
All right, we're going to show it.
Pushing it up there, and he had done amazing wall work too.
And in Gator's defense, he was supposed to be here, but he's home with his wife, watching
something on Lifetime.
Yeah,
he's watching Kelly and Michael reruns to see if there was any drama today.
All right, so here we go. Let's play this. This is crazy. I don't even know where you start with a base like this.
Look at know what?
Now I got to ask you this: why?
Yeah.
Why do you have this base? What is it? Just do they know it's going to get? What if you're going to have this base? Why not make it just a Town Hall 5? Why have this base?
Well, I guess again the principle, and we've run into these before, where you've got a Town Hall 11 that has no defenses whatsoever, supposedly not bringing any additional war weight to the matchup. But in those cases, if you recall, it's been months now, but we faced a clan that had a couple of very low Town Hall 11s, low on their map, but they had absolutely max heroes.
Now that's what
you've got access to all the dark troops. You've got access to 11 spell spaces, those types of things. Well, and you could also max your clan castle.
Before we play his attack, let's see, what did that guy do? What did that guy do? He did the number 20 guy. He hit our number 5 for no stars, and he hit our number 7 for 1 star.
Well, there you go. Clearly it's working for them.
Yeah. I'm going to show the attack. I got to show it because I don't even know how.
Show it.
All right. So here comes Gator. What's he going to come out with? Some dragon?
I'm pretty sure he could have held back. He could have held back the 8 dragons, and had nearly the same result. I'm pretty sure. But he was trying to. He wanted to be sure. He wanted to be certain, and
Yeah, this
BMF. We go for the jugular.
He just wanted to say I'm a Town Hall 9 that 3-starred the Town Hall 11. So
that's exactly right.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm not going to really analyze this, but let me say this: as far as Saturday, why don't we try to get some of the Town Hall 9 guys on Saturday and highlight some of the LARF and some of those other guys? What do you think?
That would be. I would love to hear from them.
We get Brian and all.
I'd honestly love to hear their analysis of the base, their pre-attack analysis, because I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, at Town Hall 11, sure, there's technique involved, there's skill involved, but a lot of it is just get the biggest hammer you can and bang through something. These guys are just so precise and meticulous in their planning. They're a real asset to the plan, and I still personally believe that the greatest skill level players, both in BMF and in other clans, are at the Town Hall 9 climbing into Town Hall 10 level. That's my opinion.
Undoubtedly, undoubtedly. And these guys make attacks that are they're just mind-boggling. I mean, they obviously they put a lot of thought into it, and they are putting it together attacks with a potpourri of troops that are just totally for what purpose they want to use them for. They throw the correct troop into the correct situation, and how do you defend against it? You know, it's just it's
Right.
It's impressive. All right, buddy. Anything else you want to?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Not a thing. I hope we're searching for war right now. I hope it's not farmers.
Let me just check before we take off here and see if we got anything going on. And I always show my base. I've noticed I've been showing my base. Great.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, it's okay.
That's true.
So
we're still searching.
Looks like we got 40. 40 on
40 versus 40. They don't let us war in increments of 5 anymore, right?
Exactly. And we do the Queen War on Sundays, which is usually 20, and then 40 on 40 has been our kind of standard lately. All right,
we're sitting on seven wins in a row, nine out of our last 10. Hopefully, keep it going. It's pretty strong. We'll be approaching clan level 10. Not long. So.
All right, my friend. Well, I thank you for stopping by tonight. I'll do what I can do.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right.